you? I think you are writing the notes whichever I am sending you. Isn't it, children? So, I have taken you the lesson sources, then geographical features of India. As you all know, there is time limited, so that we cannot complete all the portions. We cannot cover up the full syllabus. So that is why the government has reduced some of the portions, means some of the topics and subtopics, or maybe 1 or 2 lessons they have reduced the lessons. Understood? So from now onwards, whatever I am explaining to you, only that you read. Don't read the full textbook. Okay? In that, some of the topics has been reduced. Like for example, in first lesson, sources. Sources, you have archaeological sources, literary sources, oral sources. But oral sources is being reduced. That is not coming in your syllabus. Okay? Next it is physical features, geographical features of India. In that, physical feature of India is reduced. Okay, like that many of the subtopics of reduced. So whenever I start the lesson, before I begin the lesson, I will tell you which are the subtopics that has been reduced. Understood? So now today I am going to take up the lesson Ancient Civilization of India. Ancient Civilization of India. In that lesson, only Vedic age, early Vedic period, political system, social, religious belief, only that has been explained. Only that syllabus is added. Understood, children? So I will be starting with the Vedic age. Significance of the cities, that and all is not there. Okay, so from the Vedic age, I will start from the Vedic age, that is post-Vedic and pre-Vedic, Rig-Vedic period. Okay, I will be starting from that. Whatever notes I am sending, only that you study. Understood? Whatever. That means I will check that which syllabus is not there, which topic is being reduced, and from that I will be giving you the notes. Is that clear, children? Yes. So, Vedic age. What do you mean by Veda? What do you mean by Veda? Veda means knowledge. What is Veda? Veda means knowledge. Aryans, they compiled the Vedas. The Vedas were compiled by the Aryans. The Aryans, they compiled the Vedas. Okay? So, it was identified. That is, the Aryans, they were from the early Indo-European tribe. Okay? Early Indo-European tribe. Okay? It was, that is the Vedic age, it was identified at the period between 1500 BC and 700 BCE. During the time only this Vedic age was identified. Okay? Now, I'll start the lesson, the Vedic age. Okay? So, the culture built by these people is understood on the Vedas and is called as the Vedic culture. Okay? So, this period, this Vedic period, it is being classified or divided into 2 parts. That is, first part is the Rig Vedic period. First part is the Rig Vedic period and second is the post-Rig Vedic period. First part is Rig Vedic period and the second part is called as the post-Rig Vedic period. Understood? So, it has been divided. It is divided into 2 periods. Post period and Rig Vedic period. Understood, children? So, there, as you all know, this Vedas, the 4 Vedas were there. What are the 4 Vedas? The 4 Vedas are that is the Rig Veda, Sama Veda, Yajur Veda and Atharva Veda. So among all these 4, the Rig Veda is the most oldest Veda. Okay, that was the oldest Veda. Vedas are mainly, that is, complication of nature worship, yaga and process of yagas and black magic. They are also called Samiti. Every Samiti has a text called Brahmana that explains the various way of performing performing rituals. What are the rituals? Means what? Doing the pujas. Okay, there is only ritual. Every Brahmana has an Aryanka and an Upanishad. They are having an Aryanka as well as Upanishad. What does the Aryanka tell? Aryanka are necessary super sensor instruction to hermit who were living in the forest. Then Upanishads are the reflective discourses. What is discourses? Discourses means discussion on philosophy. Okay, so now Rig Veda. Rig Veda is the first among the Vedas. As I told you, Rig Veda, it is the first among all the Vedas. The language used, the geographical and social situation depicted in is justify this Rig Veda. Okay, it is having more than 1028 suktas or prayer songs. Okay, so the Vedas are having 1028 suktas or prayer songs. Understood, children? So now this is Veda. So we know that is the language used here belongs to the Indo-European family of languages. The Rig Veda is composed in the Indo-European family of languages. Okay, that one was there. Now, next it is about the social life of the people. Social life. Three communities were there in the beginning. That is the aristocracy, the priestly and the common people. Okay, here also it was based on the Varna system. In this Rig Vedic period, it was based on the Varna system. That is the Rig Veda, Samaveda, that is all Vedas. And here Varnas it's about, that is Brahmanas, Kshatriyas, Vaishyas and Shudras. Okay, these were all based on the Varna system. Next I told you, that is, it was based on the, we get the picture and emerging social life. That is God created, one God created, that is Adi Purusha. Okay, God considered the Adi Purusha. He explained that is the head portion. Okay, that is the mouth. Mouth is considered as the Brahmanas, and the shoulders are considered to be the Kshatriyas, and the thighs as Vaishya, and the feet, the foot portion is from the Shudras. They are the lower class of people. The Brahmanas, they were placed higher. They were the people who were performing the role of rituals, administration and business. Okay, and they were having the right to property. This all taken place by the Brahmanas and the Kshatriyas. These people, they the first category, that is the Brahmanas, the Vaishyas and the Kshatriyas. These three people were having they can do the rituals, administration, and moreover they have the right to property. Whereas the last one, that is the fourth Varna Shudra, they comes during the last stage of Rig Veda. Okay, they were treated as the slaves. Okay, so now in the social system of this Rig Veda, family was the basic unit. Father was the head of the family, and in this society was patriarchal, father-oriented family. Okay, so patriarchal family. The prisoners of the war, the people who were captured in the war were called as the Dasas and Dasyas. They were treated as slaves. That is the prisoners of war. The prisoners of war, they were treated as slaves. Okay, that was the condition, the social condition during the Rig Vedic period. Okay, now next it is about the economic condition. Economic condition is rearing animals. And agriculture was basic occupation. The basic occupation was rearing of animals. Wealth means what is the wealth means for them? Wealth means cows, horses, camels and sheep. They considered all these as wealth. Then they grew variety of cereals. Variety of cereals they they grew, and they used rice, fish, barley as food. Then people were allowed to choose a profession of their own. Whatever profession they want, they were able to choose their own profession. Moreover, they knew the use of iron and other metals during this stage, the Rigvedic time, like weavers, carpenters, blacksmiths, as well as potters also existed during this time. Okay, now the Rig Veda, the cultivable land is called as Kshetra. Cultivable land is called as Kshetra, and cultivation is called as Krushi. Krushi means what? Farming, cultivation, Krushi. Okay, and oxen were used to pull carts and plows to plow the field. For cultivation, oxen were used. Then they used to pull water by using rope and pulley. Pulley, you know, pulley will pull the water from the well. Okay, next they used with the help of this technology, the agriculture was limited to closer to river expanded area which had higher level of underground water. Understood? Water was used for the irrigation facilities to cultivable land. Okay, next it is about Yahweh is identified as barley. Barley, they knew the art of cultivating the crops. So Yahweh is known as the barley. Understood? Yes. Now the political system. Rajan was the head of the tribes. Rajan means the king. The king was the head of the tribes. Okay. So women were given equal position in the society. Okay. Then the Sabha and Samiti were the people. Were the institution, were the political institution, the Sabha and the Samiti. Then the king was also a judge. Okay, he was fighting in the battle, protecting the life of people. Then safeguarding the wealth and the welfare of people, as well as ensuring the safety of cows were the duties of kings. Okay, the next, the words Sabha and Samiti were used to denote the assembly of common people. The people who ruled over, see, the people who ruled over the common people. The people who ruled over the common people are called as Kshatriya. They are called as the Kshatriya. Next, the one who fights or a soldier was called as Yodha. So during the time, the word Kshatriya was not there. It was Yodha. The soldiers who were fighting, they were going for war. Those people were called as Yodha. Okay. So now the word Kshatriya was not there in the use at all. So they were gifting they were gifting cows, horses, gold, and cultivable tools to priestly classes. Okay. So next it is those who were successful in the invasion increased their wealth and could also get prisoners. Okay. So that was the condition of the political system. Next it is about the religious system. Next it is Yagna was the epicenter of religious practices. Yagna was the epicenter of the religious practices. Okay. Next, the priest who conducted the Yagna was called Othur. What it is called as? He is called as the Othur. The priest who conducted the Yagnas. Okay. The priest who conducted the Yagnas is called as Othur. During that Yagna, the reciting of slokas. They were reciting the slokas. They were having near about 200 slokas. That is 200 slokas regarding fire. When they are using the fire for doing yajnas and other things, near about 200 slokas were there. Okay. Prominence was given to fire. They gave much importance to the fire, that is Agni. There are around 200 slokas on fire. Understood? Fire was sacred. They considered fire to be sacred as it was regarded to be the intermediate between between man and God. They taught fire. Fire is the intermediate between man and God. Indra, Agni, Varuna were the most popular deity of Rig Vedic period. Okay, they were considered as more important. Understood, children? So Vishnu had not gained prominence there. Vishnu was not given prominent there. And so these are all only the basic things which you have to learn between the Rig Vedic and the post-Vedic period. What was the differences between the Rig Vedic and the post-Vedic? What was that is in religious, women were given equal rights politically, women were allowed to go study, they were allowed to learn the Vedas. They were allowed to join in the politics, that is Sabha and Samiti. They were allowed to do that. Okay, that one was there in this Rig Vedic period. Political situation, economically, what all I explained. Okay, then next tomorrow I'll be starting with the lesson that is same topic, post Rig Vedic period. Today I explained about the early, that is the Vedic period, the four Vedas, Rig Veda, Yajurveda, Samaveda and Atharva Veda. Then about the Varnas, that is the Kshatriya, the Brahmanas, Kshatriyas, Vaishyas and the Shudras. They created Adi Purusha. In that, according to the Adi Purusha, the mouth was considered as the Brahmana, the shoulders were considered as the Kshatriya, the thighs were considered as the Vaishyas and the foot was considered as the Shudras. This was according to that. Okay, that is I explained to you in the social system. And then I explained to you about the economic system, then political, then also I explained about the religious system. The languages was based on phonetics, okay? It was based on phonetics, only spoken. Okay, there are similarity in the characteristics and names that are found in Rig Veda and Indo-Iranian religion text Avesta. Okay, these are all the things which you have to understand in detail. Tomorrow, not tomorrow, Monday, I'll be explaining to you about that is the post-Rig Veda period. And after that, I will be sending you the notes for that lesson. Okay, children, and one more thing. Which lesson I have not sent the notes, you please mention in the WhatsApp so that it will be easy for me to send the notes. Understood, children? Which of the lessons I explained and I have not given the notes. If I have told I have not given the notes, you please inform me in the WhatsApp so that I will give you the notes. Is that clear, children? Yes. Go through the lesson and continue learning. Don't waste your time. Don't think the school has not started. Let us sit and enjoy and work what all enjoyment you can do. No, it's time for you to study. Alright, children? Thank you.